Hello, and thank you for taking the time to join me for a brief review of the 22-23 school year. First and foremost, I want to take a moment to share what a great opportunity joining this organization has been. Since last October, when the district welcomed me into my role as superintendent, our students and staff have celebrated countless achievements because of your hard work and dedication. We have also experienced a few trials and tribulations, but we were able to overcome thanks to the unwavering commitment of our dedicated staff. One of the things I've been most impressed with and think our community needs to know more about is our district and school improvement plans. I have been truly amazed at the amount of work and effort put into these plans by the administration and school teams on behalf of the students we serve. The improvement plan work is evident in the teaching and learning taking place, as well as the little things our staff do on a daily basis, such as pausing to listen when needed, lending a hand, giving an extra word of encouragement, and caring about the success of all students. It's also evident in our family education programs, student-led fundraisers for charity, collaborations with community partners, and so much more. I sincerely hope our families and community can feel the support of our staff in the same way I do when I enter one of our buildings, because I know how very hard our staff is working for our school communities. To help our community understand a bit more, I'd like to share an overview of our work. Our district improvement plan has 4 goals with unique focus areas. First is student achievement, with a focus to increase the success of all students by prioritizing, planning, and implementing recommendations from the school improvement plans. Second is fiscal responsibility, with a focus to implement transparent fiscal management practices that prioritize and align resources with strategic goals. Third is effective and engaged workforce, with a focus to retain and recruit highly qualified staff who work to ensure the success of every student. Fourth is community and family engagement, with a focus to foster and strengthen community partnerships to increase student learning and family engagement. In the 22-23 school year alone, we were able to restructure school leadership meetings to designate time and support for school improvement planning, increase the district's median conditional growth percentile for MAP math from 43% in 2022 to 47% in 2023, with the actual goal to reach 50% by June of 2024. Increase the district's median conditional growth percentile for MAP reading from 42% in 2022 to 47% in 2023, with the actual goal to reach 50% by June of 2024. Increase the number of students meeting the college readiness benchmark in reading by 3.1% and math by 2.2%. Incorporate a school culture goal into all school improvement plans, a practice that will continue into the next school year. Engage in an inclusive and transparent budget process that included 200 participants made up of 30 groups facilitated by Leadership Council and administration to capture, analyze, review, and form recommendations for consideration by the Board of Education. Hire 72 additional substitute teachers in a 3-month span to help alleviate substitute shortages in our schools. Identify strategies and set our baseline for increasing diversity by 5% by June of 2026. Host 19 district-wide family engagement programs about CTE pathways, health, parenting skills, financial empowerment, literacy, and math for more than 1,039 participants. Meanwhile, our school improvement plans are in place to achieve school-specific goals that contribute to the overall district plans. Our schools have been hard at work planning and collaborating on ways to improve student learning, growth, and achievement. Our main focus areas of these plans are student achievement in math and reading, as well as school culture. Bringing back peer support, collegiality, a sense of belonging, and positive school culture was something our schools worked on in addition to core academics this year, and they did a phenomenal job. However, this work does not stop. If a goal is met, a new goal must be made so we are continuously improving what we are offering our students. They deserve nothing but the very best, and we strive to provide that for them throughout both the district and school improvement plan processes. Simultaneously, we are also discussing ways to pull this important work together and make it more transparent for our families and community. The overall goal is to ensure our parents, guardians, and community can easily tell what we are focusing on at the district level, while ensuring the work and goals of our individual schools is also clear. This is only fair so it can be supported at home and out in our community while attending daycare, participating on athletic teams, visiting or working for local businesses, volunteering and working with community partners, and more. In February, the board adopted the KUSD moral imperative that states all students will have an equal opportunity to prepare for college and/or careers with the support of highly qualified educators in a learning environment that is resource-rich, safe, and welcoming. To align the district's work to this principle, our next step is to define the qualities that make our students successful in college and/or careers after graduation. This has led to our Growth of a Graduate process that we embarked on back in April. This process is designed to help develop a vision that articulates the community's aspirations for our students and the many paths that lead to success. This process is intended to create a clear, unified direction in the work we are doing to educate students in collaboration with the families, businesses, and communities we serve. It will guide our work as we focus on academics and the core characteristics we want our students to graduate with as they head out into the world. Together with 200 staff, parents, guardians, and community members, we developed 5 key Growth of a Graduate competencies and descriptors that were approved by the Board of Education in July. First, we developed Continuous Learner, which we defined as being self-motivated to expand knowledge, skills, and perspectives. Then, we added Active Reflector, which we felt is an individual who maintains awareness of self as well as their impact on others and the world. Next, we included Effective Communicator. This is someone who we believe actively listens and clearly expresses ideas through various methods to inform, influence, and motivate. Our next competency is Critical Thinker, which we defined as someone who analyzes information from different perspectives to develop creative solutions. And last but not least, we added the competency of Community Contributor. This is someone we define as an individual who collaborates with others for the greater good of society. Our Growth of a Graduate work will continue as we determine how to help our students gauge whether they are achieving these competencies, as they also work to achieve success in their core academics. And while these are things that are already built into our everyday lessons, they are also built into our everyday lives, at home, in extracurricular activities, and in our community. This is something we will all play a role in helping them achieve, and together, I know we can help them succeed. As we begin the 2023-24 school year, we will once again see a great deal of change. The funding from the pandemic will end following the school year, which means we'll make big decisions regarding programs and positions supported by these funds. We also continue to face declining enrollment, and as such, we have formed a right-sizing committee to review building capacity in an effort to free up resources to better serve students. Some of the decisions ahead will be difficult, but as long as we keep the students' best interest at the forefront, I am confident that we'll make the right decisions. I greatly appreciate all of your support as we continue to do this essential work. I am looking forward to a great school year ahead and celebrating many more successes and achievements here in KUSD.